Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing? I'm going to get my camera set here a little bit, but I wanted to welcome everybody, and hopefully you're doing good. We are a couple minutes late. I've been having a couple issues with my phone here, so I might adjust here quickly. But tonight we are talking about On Guard. Sorry there, everybody. So tonight we're talking about On Guard, and that is the protective blend. So we're going to talk about 60 some ways to use On Guard. We're not going to hit all 60 of them, but I am going to post them on my blog so that you have them all ready to go. So while we wait for a couple people to join, I wanted to first, if you know of anybody who wants to be a part of the Essential Oil Lounge, feel free to invite them. I love having new people to share these oils with. So I'm going to actually pull this up and see if we have anybody, newcomers, that are joining tonight for this live event. And I'll keep that page up. And also, if there's anybody that you want to, that you think would be willing to learn more about it, tag them in the video and invite them to the page, invite them to the event tonight. And also, while we wait, tonight is the last day for the 50 free oils. It ends today. Today's the last day of May. So if you are not enrolled and want to jump in tonight, become a wholesale member, and enroll at 150 PV, you get 50 PV free. So that means $50 of oils for free. That you get to pick. So we're not sending you 50 random dollars worth of oils. You actually get to pick that. So exciting. Today is the last day. This also extends to anybody who is currently enrolled. If you know of anybody that is new and they do enroll, I'm going to give them $50 and you $50 for a referral. So I just wanted to touch base on that just because it is the last day for that. So while we get going here, so tonight we're going to talk about the protective blend of On Guard, and this is actually one of doTERRA's most popular blends, and it has incredible uses for body in your home, and we're going to talk about a lot of things tonight. So this protective blend can actually be taken internally. It supports respiratory function and your body's and helps your body with its antioxidants and defends your body. So it's got very powerful immune supporting properties, and it's well known to protect against environmental threats and seasonal threats. So my phone is in a weird spot tonight, so when I look at my screen it looks like I'm totally not even looking at you guys, so bear with me tonight. My phone is kind of acting out, but so On Guard is very effective, a non-toxic cleanser. So you can use it to cleanse your skin, cleanse your body, cleanse surfaces in your home. And it also can be used to diffuse to help cleanse and purify the air. And it really smells awesome. So for those who are new, I'm going to quickly introduce myself. My name is Melissa, and I own Living My Essential Life, and I actually sell these little bottles of goodness from doTERRA. And I am teaching based on my experience and what I've learned through other people on my teams, through doing a lot of research for people. Clearly I can't experience all the symptoms in the world, so I rely on other people for some knowledge as well. But I have been a member with doTERRA since 2015, and when I started I knew nothing, so I'm I've been teaching myself and just being a power user, and I so much enjoy teaching everybody about them. So let's talk about On Guard. So we're going to learn how this bottle helps support your healthy immune and respiratory system. It helps protect against environmental threats, supports your body antioxidant defense, and then On Guard is very just uplifting in general. So and we're also going to talk about just a couple DIY recipes that you can make at home. Very simple, very, very easy. So let's talk about what essential oils are actually in this blend. So I'm just going to read. So there is wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary. So that's what essential oils make up this blend. So with all of those wrapped up, it just smells so good. We use this oil every single day in one way or another, in multiple ways. But let's talk about how you can use On Guard for cleaning. Because of the oils that are contained in this, it's great for cleansing and purifying, and it can be used to clean your house, household services, and it makes a great non-toxic cleaner. So our first DIY recipe, you don't write these down because I'm going to post a blog link which will have this recipe in it, but you can make an all-purpose non-toxic household cleaner and sanitizer to clean your kitchen and your bathroom. So literally it's 1/4 cup of white vinegar, 2 cups of distilled water, 30 to 50 drops. You know, it really depends on, you know, how powerful you want the cleanser to be, but you mix all of that in a spray bottle, and I will show you. So I use these spray bottles at home. I buy these, most of the time I'm buying all this supplies off Amazon, but you literally mix those up and just shake it and then spray. And then as you're continuing to use it throughout your home, just continue to keep it, shaken up. But that is one simple way to clean your house. You can spray, you can make a little spray bottle, and you can spray On Guard with a couple recipes that we'll talk about later, but you can use it in public restrooms or on airplanes to reduce the airborne bacteria that floats around. You can add it, you can spray it on your shower walls or your shower curtain in your bathroom, on the walls of your shower to help disinfect and remove mold. Another way you can use it for cleaning is just applying a couple drops in your dishwasher for an extra boost and clean. You can, there's definitely homemade recipes you can make for dishwasher. Detergent, we're not going to talk about that here, but you can add a couple drops to that detergent just for an extra clean. Same with your laundry. You could add On Guard to your detergent, powder or liquid, but I have powder, so I just pull out my little container, put a couple drops on top of the powder that I use on my wash, and it helps give it an extra clean. You can, prior to doing laundry, you can actually put it on stains on your clothes, let it sit for a couple minutes, and it can be used as a pre-wash stain remover. You can, again, I'm not going to talk about recipes here, but you can add it to your mop water for, cleaning your floors. I would say I would probably stay away from On Guard on wood floors in high doses. 1 or 2 drops in a bucket isn't going to hurt, but high doses, just because wild orange, may affect some of the natural wood surfaces. But you could add 15 drops to every cup of cornstarch. Mix it. If you shake it, let's say in a mason jar, take a cup of cornstarch, 15 drops of On Guard, shake it, mix it, and sprinkle it on carpet. And then you can kind of, rake it over the carpet, leave it sit for about an hour, and then vacuum it up. It'll help to clean and disinfect your carpet. Another thing you can do is mix with baking soda to clean bathtubs. You can, let's say you're gosh, I mean, when would you get sticky? I don't know, playing in sap? Or, you know, if your kids are playing and, you know, they put their tree in, hands in a, you know, sappy tree, you can actually just put On Guard right onto their hands. It'll help remove the stubborn stickiness of tree sap, or let's say gum or something like that. But anything sticky, it'll help, you know, kind of get rid of that stick. You can actually, for those people who have vacuums with vacuum bags, you can add a couple drops to the vacuum bag as you vacuum. You know, it'll kind of fill the air and kind of kill a lot of the bacteria and, you know, stuff that floats up from while you're vacuuming. Another thing, you can mix 50-50 On Guard and purified water and spray it to the inside of your oven. Let it sit for about 15, 20, maybe 30, depends on how messed up your oven is. But you can let that sit, and then you can kind of wipe away the grease. So it's great for cleaning up grease. Well, this is kind of cleaning. I just thought of this too. But if your husband is, you know, works on cars and is really greasy, you could use On Guard to kind of clean up that grease on your husband's hands. It's good to use on the upholstery or like the dashboard of your car. So you could just spray that with water and On Guard. And then you could, actually I'm going to put that into the next category, but you can actually, like I said, it's great for immune support and it's a great germ killer. So you could make a hand spray with water or On Guard. I'm going to give you a couple other hand sanitizer recipes later on, but just mixing it in a little spray bottle. Do I have one? Sure. In these little spray bottles, you can mix On Guard and water into a little spray bottle, and you can use that as protection if you're traveling outside the country, where there's, you know, a lot of like the different germs that, you know, we don't have here in the US. So it's great to carry with you when you travel. And it's just great for protecting you from all that crud. So we use this every day in a roller bottle, and we put On Guard. You can make your own with On Guard oil. Otherwise, we do have the On Guard Touch, which already comes pre-diluted. But we actually rub this on the bottoms of my son's feet every morning to help protect him from, you know, the daily germs and sickness throughout the day. It's great to use during the school year when your kids are around, you know, 1,000 other kids, and then definitely during the winter to help protect them from, you know, kind of the winter sicknesses that come around. You can actually put a couple drops in your air filter in your home when it's time to change every month, and it'll help kill like the pathogens in the ductwork as the air circulates around your home. So you can either do it in the winter when you have the heat on, or in the summer when you have the air conditioner on. And then also you can do the same thing while you're traveling. You know, when you're in these hotel rooms, you know, and you know how many people are in those rooms every, you know, given year, but you can actually put a couple drops in like the HVAC vents in a hotel room to help kill the germs and the pathogens that float around in those rooms. You can diffuse that. I actually have that in the diffuser right here. You can kind of see that, but you can diffuse this in your home, in classrooms, daycares, your office, and then just diffusing that helps kill the airborne pathogens and germs. It helps to inhibit the growth of mold and then helps build your immune system. So it's great to have in those public spaces. And, you know, if you're talking about, you know, a work office, it's a great spot, you know, for lunchrooms or in a lobby of your office. And then if you have your own office, definitely worth putting in there as well. And then if you have a diffuser coming, or if you have a diffuser going when the kids are coming home from school, you know, the same thing. It's just going to help pump On Guard throughout the house and kind of kill those germs. So you could put about 15 drops in like a 6-ounce spray bottle, shake and use it as a room spray. You could spray it like on desks, keyboards, and your bed sheets. It's good for killing all of those germs and stuff that are floating around. And then this is another, there's two hand sanitizer recipes that I want to talk about. One is a spray that you can use in these little spray bottles. And then the other one is a gel. It's more like those gels that you can see in public. You know, we have them at the Mall of America all over, where you just like, it's like the gel. So I'm going to give you two recipes. Again, don't write this down. I'll post my blog. But you can make a spray, and it's 1 tablespoon of aloe vera gel, about 20 drops of On Guard, and then in a 4 ounce. This is a 2 ounce, so you kind of cut that in half, but you can do it in a 4 ounce, and then put those in together, shake it really well, and then top it off with water. And then to use it, you would just, you know, you would just spray it in your kids' hands or your hands, and then, you know, kind of just rub it together. And then the other gel recipe is you can make, let's see, I think it's 5 tablespoons of aloe vera gel, 1/4 teaspoon of vitamin E, and then 20 drops of On Guard. If you mix all that in a small bowl, then add in about 4 tablespoons of water. Again, mix it up and then pour it into like a little squeeze container. You can get those travel containers, you know, at Target or Walmart or something, and then you can keep that in your purse or your diaper bag, and then you can kind of spray that or squirt that in your hand and use it in a gel format. So, and then again, I had mentioned that you can just mix it with water, so you can do like 15 drops of water or 15 drops of On Guard, and then top it off with water. And then with that, it's not going to mix as well as the other two recipes, just because oil and water, you know, kind of don't mix that well. So that's 3 different ways that you can make the sprays that I'm talking about. And so some of the ways that you can use that spray, I always carry one of these around. Otherwise, oh, I should have brought that down. I posted something earlier on my page where with the empty On Guard bottles, you know, once I finish using that, I, you know, kind of put 15 drops in there, top it off with like a little witch hazel, and then water, and then shake it, and then I just add a little spray top. So I have like an on-the-go thing that I can put in my purse. But you can use it to, you know, use it for wiping down doorknobs or other things that you touch in public places. Wiping down, you know, if you're a piano player, wiping down piano keys to clean and disinfect. Use it on your steering wheel or gear shift of your vehicle to disinfect. You could use the spray as an air freshener for, you know, getting rid of like cooking odors or like the bad unwanted smells. It's good to use in classrooms or offices for like desks and tables, you know, especially in classrooms when, you know, kids are touching everything. Public, anything in the public where germs are lingering, you can kind of just, after you're touching that, you can spray that on your hand. Otherwise, spray it on those things, and then you could wipe it with a napkin. You can take it to the gym and use it on all of the gym equipment. I know that one gym that I know actually uses that in place of their toxic cleaners. So, you know, if you're a gym owner and want to get, you know, some good, healthy, non-toxic cleaners into the gym instead of those toxic ones, On Guard is excellent for that, keeping gym equipment clean. And then, you know, one thing, I mean, the main reason I bring it is when we go shopping and my son wants to, you know, be in the cart or push a cart or something. I mean, disgusting. So we use this to disinfect the cart handles. And then we're going to talk about the different ways that you can use it when you are sick or feel like you're getting sick. So you can actually use On Guard for when you're starting to get a sore throat. If you feel a sore throat coming on or you have a sore throat, you can mix a few drops of On Guard with a little bit of water, gargle it for a minute, and then swallow it. So it'll help, you know, kind of protect and fix your sore throat. You could make, if you feel, I know that many of us know when we feel a cold or a sickness coming on, but you can kind of help prevent it from, you know, getting it full blown by adding. It's kind of like a flu bomb, but you put 5 drops of oregano and 5 drops of On Guard in a capsule. I don't have those, but we have these little veggie capsules that you can actually put oils in and then swallow it like a pill. So you take that 3 times a day when you feel like you're getting sick. So it'll help kind of stop that from happening. I'd mentioned that, you know, putting on the soles of your feet or your kids' feet during the cold and flu season will help, you know, boost their immune system. And then typically with Easton, we put on cotton socks after applying the oils. You know, it takes 20 seconds to enter your blood. It takes 20 minutes to enter your, you know, to funnel through your whole body. But I just find that, you know, because he moves around so much, it's just better to put on the socks. Let's see, what else do we have? So if you're starting to feel like you have lung congestion, what you can do is put several drops of On Guard in a bowl of hot water. So what I tend to do is just put a coffee cup in the microwave, put it, you know, to about 2 minutes where it's giving you steam, but it's not boiling, and then put the oil in the cup after it's hot, and then kind of just breathe in the vapors, and it begins to you know, fill your lungs and help prevent that lung congestion from happening. A lot of people take Emergency, and that is perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure that that's an all-natural product, but you can actually add this to Emergency if you need that extra boost of vitamin C, or just add this straight to orange juice to help fight congestion, or if you feel like the flu or the cold is coming on. Let me see, what else do we have here? It's good for cold and cough relief. So you can mix 2 to 3 drops of On Guard and maybe 2 drops of lemon to honey or agave in a spoon, and then just take that, and you can use that. I mean, it's safe for kids. The honey sweetens it up, so it's not going to be as hot and powerful, but it's good for cough relief for yourself or your children. You can use this if you start to feel like you're losing your voice, or, you know, like laryngitis. You can do the same type of gargle. So you can use a drop of On Guard, a drop or 2 of On Guard, and a drop or 2 of lemon into a teaspoon of water, gargle it, and then do that. You know, I've never had laryngitis, but I've heard that if you feel like it's coming on, do that routine hourly. So it'll help prevent it from, you know, getting bad. And then you can, I have not done this one as well, but you can actually just make a spray, you know, with the water and the On Guard, and then spray it in your mouth or throat if you feel like a cold or bronchitis is coming. So a couple different ways to help you prepare for not getting sick if you feel something's coming on. And other health and wellness things we can use On Guard for is, 1, to freshen your breath. It's so easy. I mean, some people are a little bit more sensitive because of the cinnamon that's in here. But if I feel like I have yucky breath, I just put a little bit on my finger and rub it on my tongue. Because what it does is, 1, it'll help freshen your breath, and it's killing all the bacteria that resides on your tongue. I mean, your tongue is kind of gross after, you know, after waking up and from sleep. Clearly we brush our teeth, but it helps to get rid of that bacteria that sits on your tongue that your toothbrush may not reach. Excuse me. Another thing is, you can apply it to insect or bee stings to help neutralize the toxins they leave behind when they sting you, and helps relieve the pain. If it is, like a mosquito bite, how they have the little hole, it may sting a little bit, but after that goes away, it'll help relieve the pain and then pull the toxins out, because it's going to kill a lot of that stuff that's in there that they leave. And then I wanted to, we're talking about breath. I don't know if anybody has seen these, but the On Guard beadlets. So what they are, I wonder if you can see these, if I put some in my hand, but they're teeny tiny little beadlets. I want to see if you can see these. See how little they are? But they're little teeny tiny beadlets, and you can actually use these for breath, and use these for, to freshen your breath. And then the other thing that I use, I carry these with me. And so if I'm at line at the grocery store, or somewhere where the person behind me in line or in front of me is like coughing constantly, I pop a couple of these, because it's going to help, give me a little extra immune boost. So it's just kind of protecting me when I'm around that germy stuff. So we can use On Guard for healthy teeth and gums, and to prevent and treat gum disease. So there's a couple different ways you can use that. One is with our On Guard toothpaste. So this is all natural toothpaste, and it is made with our On Guard blend. So if you like the taste of like the cinnamon, orange, clove, you're going to love the toothpaste. So if you just brush daily with that, it's going to help protect your teeth and your gums. And then the other thing, I know I have this somewhere else, I think on my cheat sheet, but I actually put a little bit of this on my toothbrush I would say once a day. I don't do it both times a day, specifically in the morning. So I'll brush my teeth, and then I'll just apply a little bit of this to my toothbrush, and then I brush my tongue, and then just run it over my my teeth, just for extra protection. Let me see, we do, you could also do that On Guard gargle if you're preparing for, giving a live presentation or a singing performance, to help protect your throat. It will help kind of get rid of all the bacteria in there and help protect it from kind of like faltering out if you're presenting like all day or singing. It's very stressful. So we talked about the gargle. You could, the other thing for your toothbrush, you could add a couple drops to your toothbrush every couple days, and it'll help keep your toothbrush clean and bacteria free. And then you can also, you've heard, if people are on here that have seen me present before, I always talk about adding oils to a little shot glass. I don't have it here, but if you add like 3 drops to a little shot glass of water, and then kind of just swish it around in your mouth, it's good to help prevent cavities, gum disease, kill bacteria, instead of using like those, ACT fluoride treatments or like the mouthwashes. So it's a natural mouthwash. Oh yes, On Guard. So I have on here, apply to canker sore to speed up healing. So I was actually out last week. I was supposed to present on this, and I went to the doctor. I thought I was getting a sinus infection, and usually I'm good about treating those, and it wasn't going away. So I went just to see what they would say, and they were unable to diagnose what was going on. So long story short, over the course of like 5 days, I was treated for a canker sore. It literally put me out for 2 days because the infection got bad, and I was treating it like a bacterial infection instead of a viral infection. So, and I've never had a canker sore before. So, when I finally went to the dentist, he's like, yeah, it's a canker sore. And I was really embarrassed because I had went to the doctor and whatever. So anyways, he had said, there's nothing, we can put you on a antiviral, but I had told him, I know that my dentist's wife uses essential oils, and so he is a big advocate for them. So I told him that I had started putting On Guard on it because clove is really good for pain relief and toothaches, any type of dental work, but canker sores. And then On Guard is good at kind of killing those viruses. So after we knew what we were treating, this was kind of a lifesaver. So good for speeding up healing of, any like dental work or sore gums, or like pain you would get from maybe cavities or braces. If you rub it on your gums, it is a little hot oil, so you may want to dilute it, but it's good for those type of like mouth pains, teeth pains. And then you could also do kind of that gargle. So if you did a couple tablespoons of water with about 5 drops of On Guard in a glass, and then swish it around in your mouth, would be another good way to help with that pain. What do we have here? So, I'm not a smoker, but it's been known that if you put a drop of On Guard in your mouth, and then kind of swish it around, it helps relieve the urge to smoke. And you can add extra clove if you're are very addicted, because clove is in this, but clove is the ingredient that's going to help stop those smoking urges. I haven't used this either, but you can use On Guard for warts if you apply it topically, and rotate between you can kind of mix On Guard, oregano, and frankincense, and start applying it to a wart, and that is supposed to kind of heal that. Another thing is mixing it with a carrier oil. And when I'm talking, I don't have my coconut oil, but mix it with a coconut oil, and you can apply it to if your pets have like sores, but you can apply that to diluted on any pets that have sores. It'll help enhance the healing process. You can make an antibiotic blend by using On Guard, oregano, frankincense, and peppermint and lemon in a gel cap. So if you have any any bacteria that you need a natural antibiotic, you can make your own gel cap. You can help fight toe fungus, apparently, with On Guard. I haven't tried that. I don't have toe fungus, so I guess I'm thankful for that. But you can apply that directly onto your toes and nails to help kill that because of the antifungal properties it has. And then diffusing On Guard, we had talked about it's uplifting. So if you need a boost in the middle of the afternoon, if you need some energy, if you need just diffusing that, it just smells awesome, but it helps promote energy and gives you the boost. And so the next time you're expecting company at your home, diffuse that and help create like that positive aroma in your house. And so the final couple things I'm going to talk to you is food and snack related. So yes, you can use this in your food and your snacks. So these are all things that I have used. Wait, 1, 2. I'm sorry, I haven't made the pancakes yet. I'm going to have to get my husband on that. But pumpkin seeds. So I tried this, I don't remember if we did it 2 years ago or if we just did it last year. But we love our pumpkin seeds. After we clean our pumpkins, we clean the seeds. But there's a recipe that you can soak your seeds in, and then before you cook them, and in On Guard, and I'll post the recipe, but it makes your pumpkin seeds taste like spicy, and they are so awesome. And you can add a little like brown sugar to help it give it a little sweetness, and they are awesome. So there is a recipe that I saw that these look amazing, and I do need to tell my husband that he's the cook, if you haven't figured that out, but he's the cook in the family. So you can make an immune boosting pancake. So it's infused with On Guard, and it's like banana and oatmeal, and it's packed with healthy and awesome ingredients. So it's great as an immune boost and just great for pancakes. But children apparently love this in their pancakes, so we're gonna try this. So, and if you watch this and end up trying this recipe, which I'll post, I want to hear how awesome they are, because if you do them, I'll probably be more apt to doing them as well. And then our last day thing, we do this often. So what we do is for, you know, you can do this in the morning or a midday snack, but you can cut up, make little apple slices, add them to a bowl of water, put in a few drops of On Guard, kind of mix it up, let the apples sit and soak in there for a little bit, and then take the apples out of the water, and then your apples taste like cinnamony orange, spiced up apples, and it helps give you a good immune boosting snack in the afternoon or in the morning or whenever you need it. So it helps your cravings and it helps your body. So those are many ways that you can use On Guard. And then one thing I wanted to mention is I had showed you a couple of our On Guard products, but I want to go over a couple others because we use these in our home all the time. So we talked about the On Guard oil blend already. We mentioned the beadlets, and I showed you that we have the On Guard Touch, which is On Guard already diluted in a roller ball. So we apply this on our feet in the winter. Actually, I do this every day to my son. You know, it just helps protect him while he's at daycare. And then we talked about the toothpaste. And then the other thing we use daily, this is our daily cleanser. So this is a cleanser concentrate. And the only thing you have to do, it's not even a recipe, you put in, it depends on how strong you want it, but I usually put in 2 to 4 tablespoons in this spray bottle and fill it with water. So this is what we use daily to clean our countertops after dinner. Every once in a while we kind of just spray it on, you know, if we need to clean a knife or something that's dirty, we spray this. It's going to kill all the germs, you know, it's antibacterial, antimicrobial, it's going to kill everything. So this is our daily cleanser. So you know, a bottle lasts quite a bit. This bottle has a 5 milliliter of On Guard in it. So that's kind of shows you, you know, how powerful this is. But, you know, this lasts, you know, quite a few months because you're only using a couple tablespoons. And then the other thing we use daily, because it's in many of our bathrooms, is On Guard foaming soap. And so same thing, it's a foaming soap concentrate. So it depends on how strong you want it. But typically on these little pump bottles, if you have empty bottles from like Bath and Body Works soap, you can actually reuse those bottles as well. But I usually fill my bottles probably a little less than half, and then the rest with water. But we have these in our bathrooms. Most of in our bathroom we make a custom smell just because we like the smells of other oils. But it's in our kitchen, it's in our other bathrooms, so we use On Guard all the time. We have a laundry detergent. I prefer powder detergent, but the laundry detergent we have is a liquid, and I heard it works awesome. And then, am I missing anything else? Oh, the throat drops. So we have these protective throat drops. So again, it's another thing, you know, if you feel kind of like a sore throat coming on, oh, I packaged them up for samples already. But they come in these little, you know, it comes in as like a little throat lozenge. So we have those, and those are great for if you're getting a sore throat, you feel, you know, you want to, you know, again, kind of like the little beadlets if you've been around somebody who's sick or anything like that. And then the other thing that I take daily and my husband takes daily is the On Guard soft gels. And so what they are is a little soft gel capsule that it just contains the On Guard oil in it. And so we use it as, you know, kind of an immune boost to us, as opposed to putting it on our feet like we do our son. But this is what we protect ourselves with every single day. So those are the products that we have. And so what I want to talk about now is, I mentioned this at the very beginning. Today is the last day for our May enrollment promo, which is, if you enroll, become a wholesale member today only, with $100 in product value, you're getting free $50 in product that you choose next month. So what does that mean? And what does a wholesale member mean? So there's a couple different ways you can purchase oils. One is directly through my site. You know, I don't keep stock here of too much stuff, but you can go directly to my site and pay retail prices, or you can sign up for a wholesale account, which is like a Costco or Sam's Club membership. So it's, you pay a $35 fee and you get 25% off, and you pay the prices that I pay. So on top of that, you can enroll in kind of like our monthly order program, and you start earning points back. So let's just say for every $100 you spend, you start earning 10% back. So you start earning $10 back. And the longer you're in that program, the more you can earn. So right now I'm earning 30%. So for every 100 I spend, I'm earning $30 in free products. So there's a ton of other savings. If you're interested in learning any more, feel free to reach out and I'm happy to walk you through that. That doesn't mean you have to sell or anything. It's just a membership. So again, if you want to become a new member, enroll tonight. You can talk to me tonight, or enroll through my website, and then with your 100 PV enrollment, you're getting 50 product points to use. If you're already a member on my team and you know somebody who wants to become a member tonight, what I'm going to do for you is, one, offer that new enrollee their 50 free points, but I'm also going to give you a 50 free point in referral bonus. So if you know of anybody, please send them my way, send them my website, and we will get you some free stuff as well. So that is all I have for tonight. Let's see. I made it in less than an hour tonight. Are you guys proud? So if you have any questions, oh, one other thing. I know many of you ask about my custom diffuser bracelets, and these are little lockets that you can actually put oils in. Oh, my nail is stuck. But I actually put in, if you can see, a little felt, and then I put my oils right on there. So I have my own personal diffuser that smells throughout the day. I actually decided that I'm going to be offering these products as well. So if you're interested in learning more about how to create your own custom diffuser bracelets, or if you don't want the locket on there, that's fine. You can just make pretty bracelets as well. But if you're interested, I'm going to post a link to that page. I'm still learning more about it, but I use these bracelets all the time. So I take my oils with me wherever I go. If I need a boost of energy, I'm going to put in, you know, like a citrus oil or a Motivate or Cheer or something like that. Or, you know, just depending on my mood, that's the oil that I'm going to put in my diffuser bracelet. So if you're interested, I'm happy to share that with you. I'm actually going to open up a class just about that to kind of teach you all on, you know, how to create your own, or if you need help creating them, I'm happy to do that as well. You can make, you know, something for your kids' teachers at the end of the year. I don't know if you'd make one for Father's Day. Probably not, but maybe the high school graduate, college graduate, you can make something with their class colors or their interests. But there's so many different things that you can do with these diffuser bracelets. So that's something new that I decided to do. So let me know, comment below if you're interested in being added to that page, and I will share that with you. So I don't have the calendar for next week, so I don't even know what I'm doing next week yet. But if there's something specific you want to learn about, post it below and I'm happy to share. But I hope you learned a lot about On Guard today. And if you have any questions or have any other tips that I haven't talked about, post them below and I'm happy to share with everybody. So with that, I'm going to sign off and I hope you have a good night and oil on, my friends.